Hey there and welcome back to my channel. Last week I posted my French country design style video in which I showed you the characteristics of the style. Today's thrifting adventure is the companion video, so I'm headed to a Goodwill in New Jersey and to a 3-story My Unique in Patterson in the hopes that I can find some French country inspired home decor. I think this trip includes my first thrift regret, which I'll show you in my poll. Ed is with me, but Coconut stayed home. Let's head to the Goodwill. Some of you may recognize this store because I went through it once already, but this time I'm looking for French country inspired items rather than looking for items I need personally or professionally. I'm starting in the baskets because I'm hoping to find something pretty and rustic that might work in a kitchen, laundry room, or mudroom. This would work for French country. Since this Goodwill is organized by color, we'll just work our way through the home goods, looking for items you might find in a home in Provence or Béarn, like French-looking pottery or servingware, a pitcher and some glasses, a lavender candle or some faux florals. All of those would be nice to find. A few summers ago, Ed and I went to Paris. While there, we got eclairs and walked around the Luxembourg Gardens. We went to thrift stores and ate croissants. We went to art galleries and ate pain au chocolat. We went to flea markets and ate macaroons. Since returning from that trip, I've gravitated more toward all things French, which is where today's sponsor, Craftsy, comes in. Craftsy is an online community and resource where millions of crafters, makers, and DIY enthusiasts like me find creative inspiration, advance their skills, and learn new ones. They offer courses in everything from knitting, sewing, and gardening to planting, woodworking, and fitness. I've been using Craftsy to learn how to make macaroons like the ones we had in Paris. I took Gemma Stafford's Bold Baking Academy classic French desserts, and she taught me how to make mocha macaroons with chocolate caramel filling. You may know her from Netflix's Nailed It. She makes baking easy, and she talks you through step by step in her lovely Irish accent. Craftsy is always creating new classes to keep you coming back for more and help you stay inspired. I've already saved some painting classes to my favorites list, including one on still life paintings, and I'm looking forward to creating something one of a kind as a result of this class. If you're interested in developing your skills or learning some new ones, sign up to be a member and get access to thousands of classes where expert instructors share their tips for creating and crafting. The first 1,000 of you to click on the link in my video description will get a full year of premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49, so check it out. Back to searching for French-inspired decor. Never heard of Strawberry Street before. Oh, I got really excited because I thought this was, like legit coral, but it is not. Oh, this is kind of pretty. Why is that so expensive? Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, you're talking about John Darian?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. What about it?
Yeah, those ornaments were like super expensive.
Ed, can you put this in there? What about John Darian? That you really liked it there?
No, I'm just saying that the ornament that I got your dad
Oh,
was
yes.
nicer than those.
That was, yeah. Where did we get that ornament? Was that at a flea market?
Stormville.
Stormville. What is this? Way up here. It's an angel baby. So this is like at least the second candle I found that's lavender, which would be great, except it doesn't smell very good, which is probably why it's here. I like lavender, but not that one. Not that smell. $2.99. That would be good. $3.99 for that one. Like bread bowl vibes. I mean, not vibes. It's literally that's what it is, right? It could be, or just a wooden bowl for whatever you want. Just found these. Ed found something else that's French. Show everyone. They want to see your finds. Come on.
No.
Yes. Well, I'll just pick up its sister. This one, he likes this one. Playa del Carmen. Have you ever been there?
No.
No? But you have dreams. They have lots of cool glassware. Like, I like these. $2.99. These $2.99. I like that design on them, probably because I have something similar. I was hoping to find something like very like classically French looking, but then I'm like, do I know what that means if I'm looking at all of these?
sometimes when you're given this many options, I get a little lost when I'm looking at it. Like it just turns into a blur of glass. What's this? Oh, candles. Candle holder. $1.99. Oh, that's pretty good if you're really into that. It's pretty. It's really pretty. If this is all they have for
It's okay.
homeware linens, it's not that much. Nothing's really jumping out to me here. It's very, very crowded today. I don't know if that's normal because I don't remember this place from before. I usually just do some kind of scan looking for colors and fabrics. All right, here's some things I pulled out for French country. So I got some silver napkin rings. I brought in some, I had seen these in some photos. What are they called? Chargers. You know, you put them underneath your plate. I got a blue and white mug. This isn't ideal for me in terms of French country, but that's what we've got. I'm glad that I did find a white pitcher. I found this Tiffany pitcher as well. I wanted a crock. I found that, which is great. Some serving ware. A ceramic container. I picked this out because of the gold frame, and then it felt like still life would be appropriate. That's another one of the chargers. This frame is not exactly French country, but I like it. This one I would probably do a DIY and do like some gold spray paint or what's it called? You know it, rub and buff. Yep. Underneath here I'd hidden this little oven safe ceramic, and then a cutting board, probably more for display or for like cheese plate or something. And then I also have, I think that's it for this. And then I also picked out just a kind of, I like the shape of this vase. It's very simple, and I don't know if I would keep this on there. It's $3.99. More chargers. And then this basket seemed very French country. I did find one terracotta pot that was in this iron container. That seemed right because iron is also in there. This is, I don't know what this is. This is Ed. All right. I also found these. They're not French and they're actually expensive, so probably won't end up getting those. But then this is like literally French, if you're more on the literal side. Flower and garden, and then the matching one to this, to the other piece. And that's that.
That's my French country pull at Goodwill. So let's head over to Patterson to the My Unique. Originally, I wanted to give you a big old tour of this My Unique and had planned to do a separate video on it because it is 3 stories. It is so huge, and it's one of my favorite My Uniques in New Jersey. However, I had to change it up a little bit. When we first got to the location, I went to use their bathrooms, which I'm so happy they have because we had been driving a lot. But when I found Ed, he said, we're not going to be here very long because he had already gone through the entire home decor section. Take a look. Tell me what you think. Any books that you see that you'd like to pick up? Oklahoma. Lots of frames today. The price. I'm still working on all of my candles, so those are $2.29, $2.29. Those are glittery ones. I still don't need candles. $1.49 for the white ones. That's pretty. What is this? Oh, are they serious? That is crazy. That is literally crazy. A lot of pretty colored glass vases. All right, let's do a little price checking. $5.99. Okay. How do we feel about buying seashells? Are we doing this? Or do you need to get them on vacation? Like, that's a prerequisite to having them in your home as decor. I don't know if this is a thing, but a thing anymore, but I used to go to Sanibel very rarely. That's cool. What do you think?
Yeah.
Put it in.
It's on sale.
It's on sale. Oh, right. What are the sales? Pink, yellow, orange. Damn it. Why do I always pick up green? This literally happened last time. I was just telling them how, at first I asked them, hey, are we buying seashells to use in decor, or do you have to get them on a trip, or collect them yourself? What do you think? He just choked with laughter. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? No comment. Okay. You're afraid that you're going to offend someone? It's just us. It's not shell art though. Like, you know how I have the shells in my no terracotta planters, pots. You know how I have sorry, I'm distracted by everything. You know how I have shells that I've collected and they're in little containers in my bedroom? Have you even noticed that? No? That I have in my bedroom there is a shelf that just has shells in containers, but I've collected them while on vacation.
Oh, in containers, yes.
Yeah, like it's not. Yeah. Literally just saw this at Goodwill. Yeah, but they're not. I didn't buy them.
I see what you're saying. Yes.
They were part of.
In that case, I feel like you do need to collect them.
Okay, those are my mementos from my trip. They're not shell art. This guy still thinks he's not getting a shell art wreath, and he's wrong, you guys. He's so wrong. can't wait. I cannot wait to give that to him. So excited. Oh my God, it's a birthday present. Because he's a summer baby. Holy moly. This is huge. Oh my God. Okay, I can't. Can I? That's only $15? I mean, wow. Just size alone. That's crazy. Did you go through this section while I was upstairs?
I don't know, actually.
If you thrift a lot, you know that you're kind of at the mercy of donations and luck, and that you're not always going to find what you're looking for, or anything. At least that's been my experience. I do my best to pull out pretty things, useful things, valuable and unique things, so that you guys can see what's out there. But I'm not someone who plants items. Have you heard about this? That some people will plant an item to like discover on camera? Yeah, I don't do that. So what I show you is what is really there. On this particular day at this My Unique, I wasn't feeling the power of the thrift gods, at least not for French country-inspired decor, because I was really hoping to find some linens and terracotta pots or pottery. I thought those items would be easy to find, but they just weren't there. That being said, I think I still found some pretty nice things. Speaking of nice things, these blue and white plates. Spoiler alert, I didn't get them, and I'm kind of regretting it because if you know me, you know I love blue and white items, especially servingware. Since I didn't get them, Jen from New Jersey, I don't know if you're watching this video or if you go up to Patterson, but that is where they are. Okay, this is amazing. Do you need one of these? It's $4.29. This is the biggest shell I've ever seen at the thrift store. To hold your remotes, I'm putting this in the cart. Ed hates it, you guys. I'd show you his face, but he hates when I do that. No faces. Oh, look. Bone bowls. But only 2 of them. For $9.99. I feel like whenever we're here, whenever we're at a My Unique, I never see blue and green on sale, ever. Do you?
Yeah, I think those ones are usually like
Weekdays?
the new stuff.
Oh. Okay, what have you got going on here? Ooh. We'll come back to these platters when we finish the other aisles. Yo. Glassware. $2.99, but it's on sale. I like these little things. They make me think of going to like Friendlies and getting little sundaes as a kid. These are pretty. These $2.79. You know these plastic bags full of random stuff? They're in every thrift store. Well, my sister and her husband were watching my New York City to Baltimore thrift trip video, and they got to the part where I scroll across all of those little knick-knack bags. And her husband said, "What are those? They look like evidence bags." Yeah, he's not a big thrifter. Three floors. So I'm standing on the second floor. This is up to the third floor. And then down to the first floor is furniture. Let's check that out. All right. Chairs. Let's see some chairs. These actually look kind of French country to me. These definitely, this crisscross back. This is not the chair that I'm thinking of. We will have already talked about that chair, and future Meg will have done more research at that point, and she will know the name for that chair. But I was thinking this one back here, that looks pretty French country. It's this detail here, and this kind of reminds me of the fleur-de-lis. And then I spotted from across the room, you guys don't look at that, it's mid-century modern. I know you hate that. But over here, see the legs? Again, future Meg will know what that's called, and she'll insert the name of it here. But that leg is kind of giving French country. What do you see, Ed? I want the armchairs, like the big plush armchairs. That's what I'm looking for. But maybe they're on the other side. You what? I'm not seeing. Ed hates the store. He said, tell him what you said upstairs. You're not mic'd, so you have to speak up.
I don't remember what I said.
You walked over to me and you said, this store is broken because they were charging how much?
Oh yeah, it was like $37 for like used Levi's from like 2015.
Yeah. And he was like, that's insane. What is this? This doesn't even feel like my unique. Yeah, we're somewhere else. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm gonna catch back up with you in a minute. Not gonna lie, not much at this store for French country. So I did find this plate. There aren't enough for a set. There's like one of these, one bowl, 3 larger plates. They're really pretty, but yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna commit to that. I mean, you're gonna tell me if I'm crazy for letting that go. I did find this basket, which honestly, these are a little cheap looking, but it's $6.49 and it's like half off, I think. This shell is incredible. It's crazy. I know people pay big money for shells. It's got, you know, some pieces are a little broken, but it's really fine. That's incredible. I don't really have a beach theme going on at my house, so I don't know that I can explain that one to myself. Like, you know, validate that purchase. Not that you need a beach theme, but I just don't know what I'd put in it. And you know how I am. I would find a way to make it work. If I love it, I get it, sort of. Found this art. I don't know if he's gonna get it. It's nice though, and Paris has a special place in our heart because it was like the first trip that we took abroad, and we just had a really great time. Did I film stuff for you guys then? No, that was so early. I don't think I was filming for anyone but myself. But yeah, so French art. that might come home with us. So that's, and I think it's like 50% off. This I was thinking might be good for organizing things at home. It's pretty. It's $3. This little crock was cute. Probably won't get her though. I don't really need her. But yeah, this is, crocs are very French country. Remind me of those little French mustard canisters. This is not French country. I don't think they do tins at all. It's England. But yeah, the quilt, that works. A little cottage core, little French country. It's pretty. I think it's $24.99, and it's a yellow tag, so it's also on sale. And then it has another print on the inside, a much smaller print. So you can, I like that idea of kind of a 2-for-1 deal. So that's it. And that's a wrap on thrifting for a French country home. French country is definitely one of the styles I gravitate toward, so I'm sure I'll be picking up some of these items in the future, thrift theme or not. I'm hoping to find some early spring decor next week. Oh, before I forget, I think they've rebranded My Unique as Unique, but we still call it My Unique. Sometimes names change and you're like, nah, I like the original name. I'll stick with that. If you'd like to stick with me, subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Thanks for coming along today. I'll see you next time. Bye!